Hello, hi. I just want, before I begin ranting, I want to mention that my commissions are open in my Etsy store. I finally opened an Etsy, and my commissions are there and open. Yay! I do want to say if you have any questions, please ask them. It's my first time using Etsy, and I want to try my best to give you the best experience when buying from my shop. So, again, just my commissions are open. If you have questions, don't be afraid to ask them. Moving on. The video that I am making is right there, almost done. Like, it's right there. I just need to do a few more edits, and then I can fully render it again. So I'm using Blender, and I need to mask out the username that I am using in this video as examples. And what's worse is that I have the video fully rendered. I have it, quote, done, but it's not because I miss a few parts where the username, you can see that username and it's absolute hell. I'm so sorry for the language, but it's absolute hell to use Blender when masking because my PC is constantly screaming. It's an hour long. I never made an hour long video. I always make them around 40 minutes, but even then I can cut them down less. So this is an hour long video. And my PC is screaming, it's heating up. My setup is not good. It's really crappy, because beginners. So of course, how Blender works is with the preview is that the preview is choppy. It's not smooth where you can drag it back and forth and actually see the smoothness of it. It's get very choppy. So when seeing this preview, I didn't really notice the username being shown unless I'm constantly tapping the arrow keys to move forward or backwards to actually see it. So when masking, I did all the masking. I'm very proud of the fact I learned how to mask in Blender. That's really cool. It was absolute hell to wait for this video to render just so I can put it into the masking tab and then render it all over again. But the thing is, I missed a segment with the username, so I thought, okay, I can easily mask that. It messed up everything, and I kept getting stressed. I'm so glad I don't have a automatic save for Blender, because imagine that messing everything up constantly and Blender just save it and then crash. That would end up happening to me each and every 15 minutes or more. I'll completely zone out, forget to save, and then Blender will just crash on me. So all of that progress that I made was nothing. So again, I'm so glad I don't have automatic save, because just imagine a mask that messed up in the middle of all that, and I didn't even notice that it messed up, and it saved, and I rendered it. This video is driving me absolutely insane. I'm stressing out because of it. I'm getting frustrated with the masking because, wait, I don't know how other apps mask. I'm using Blender. I will keep using Blender because it's really good. My PC just can't handle it. So that's it. the video is practically done. I just need to go back and finish blurring out some areas. What other can I show? Oh, my commissions. This is what basically my commissions look like. I know I already talked about my commissions at the beginning, but anyway, samples. This is what I have to offer. Messy sketches, and then line art, and then I do flat color. I'm not going to do full render or how I full render because if I'm being honest with you, I'm a little crappy with my full rendering. Like, if I were to give myself credit, the way I render is how I like it, but doing commissions and using the way how I render, it's not really good. I don't know how to explain this. I like the way how I render, but giving you how I render now is not really good. When, like, a couple years back, my rendering was really good. I had, like, powerful shading and lighting. It was the way how I liked it, and other people liked it. So I was perfectly fine with that. But now with my rendering, it's more sloppy. And that's just how I like to render because I just like putting shadows and lighting combined together, and it's like a sloppy way of doing it. So, again, I'm sorry. And basically, here's the preview how, like, I will be recording some of these commissions as a way for me to market, like, hey, I make art, here it is. But no, they're not all commissioned will be recorded. You can even request me and say, like, hey, you can make a commission, like, not just say hey, but like just request that, like, I don't want my work to be recorded, and that would be completely fine. And I will accept that. What else can I talk about? I don't know what else to talk about. Yeah, screw it. So, pop up, ta-da, regular checkups for my dogs, $600. That is just a guess amount how much the vet bills will cost. So, for my vet bills for my dogs, it's range about like $200. The highest one was $400. But for two of my dogs, possibly three, I don't know. I looked at her mouth. She doesn't have any baby tooth. But the two other dogs, they both have baby tooth and they need them to be removed. And the estimate for that amount, I have 4 dogs in total. I have 3 small dogs. They're not small, they're like 15 to 18 pounds. And then my smallest dog is 6 pounds. So my small dog, 6 pounds, she's an elder. So she had her teeth, all of her teeth removed, and that cost around $2,000 plus. So it's very expensive. So this is just a guess amount on how much the surgery will cost. So getting these 2 dogs in for surgery will be like about 4,000, possibly more than 4,000. So yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm terrible when talking. I have coffee, so if you don't want to commission my Etsy, but you want to help, like, pay for the vet bills, head on over to my coffee and just donate. That's completely fine. However, I don't really feel bad, but I feel like I should give you something because you donated. That's really kind of you. But I have my commissions open. Are you sure you don't want to commission me? And yada yada. So Maybe when you donate, I might make a little sketch, maybe, as a little thank you. What else? What else can I talk about? I already talked about Blender. I already talked about the video. I already talked about commissions. Twice. Talk about my dogs. Think that is it. I'm really active on my Tumblr, Loser Brain. I spam a lot, so beware of that. I do spam. I will make my updates on my art account on Tumblr. That is Lee Chandoki. I don't really use Twitter that much, but if you do want to get in contact with me, my Twitter is Lee Chandoki. I have a personal Twitter, but that is that is currently private because Twitter is really just not my thing, and I just be warned the fact that like I'm no longer on Twitter. So if you do send me a message on there, just know that it will take a long time for me to answer. I will check on it, but like I won't hang around on Twitter. Tumblr, however, I am there. I am definitely there. So if you want to send a question on my way, that is completely fine. If you have any questions on my Etsy and you want to send a message there, that is completely fine. What else? I don't know what else. All I can say is for the video, the big project video that I'm working on, I don't know when that will be out. I try my very best to get that video out as quick as I can, but just that video makes me so angry. It just it's very frustrating to work with Blender, but yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning the hard way. Oh, I do want to add, after thinking it over and over again, I'm not really proud of the video. It's a mixture of I'm really proud I made this video, but at the same time, it's really shit. It's the way that I'm talking in that video, I'm not really that confident. I'm trying my best to not bleh. I did a lot of editing in that video because mouth noises, disgusting, gross. I don't have a mic pop or a filter or whatever. I have the filter settings on here. I just need to tinker with it some more. But I don't have a mic pop for my mic. I'm so sorry. So that video is going to be a link. So meaning you have to go to my Tumblr, find that link, and click on it. Because again, I'm not that proud of the video, but I am proud of it. In the future, when I become more confident and have like more experience with Blender, I'm going to remake that video. Trust me, I'm going to remake that video. I'm going to follow my script that I made for that video. And that's it. Yeah, I didn't follow the script because it was really long and I want this video out as fast as I can. Obviously, that was a bad choice on my part. But hey, I learned the hard way. And that what ended up happening. Yeah. I think that's it. Well, anyway, thank you so much. I'm so sorry for a lot of things. And bye bye.